Flex Zone Podcast. Make sure you hit that like button. Only place giving you sports how you want it.
when you need it.
Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. And things get bigger. And we mean literally here on the Flex Zone Podcast as we're here to talk about another prospect, Jordan Davis, Crevonte.
This is a very, very large, intimidating human being. And can't wait to get into it, man. Switching it up, talking about some big boys that's going to be clogging up the middle. And of course, he went to Georgia.
He's from the machine, Jordan Davis, from Georgia, defensive tackle from Charlotte, North Carolina, senior, 6'6", 341 pounds, 34-inch arms, 10 and 3/4 inch hands, 4.78 40-yard dash, 32-inch vertical jump, 123 broad jump as well. Crevonte Jordan Davis. Man, you talk about clogging up the middle and being a cog on your D line.
But so the funny thing about that is, yes, he's big and he's going to do that, but he's weirdly athletic as well. Like his broad jump, I feel like a lot of smaller guys did those numbers. And yeah, him being 6'6" and 340 is pretty damn good. Um, so we were talking about clogging up the lanes and the gaps. He is elite at being a run stuffer and a disruptor. Huge, huge, huge. He's majority of plays. He's probably going to require two blockers. Um, he has a ton of upside. A ton of upside. He can play defensive tackle, or he could play nose tackle, depending on what defense his defensive coordinator wants to run. But he could do either position. Now, typically when it comes to guys of his size, you worry about a couple things. Um, the passing game. He's average, with pass rushing in general and pass rushing moves. He needs to get with a great D line guy that could teach him a move or two, because that's all he would need. Because I mean, he's so big, you just think he gonna bull rush you, and if he give you a move and go inside, the quarterback is gonna be like, "Yo, what the?" And by that time, it's a sack. Um, you conditioning is a thing. It's pretty good for him because they had so much talent on this Georgia defense as a whole, but specifically the defensive line. They legit had a NFL caliber rotation.
Yeah.
So, nobody was getting burnt out, whether it was Wyatt, Jordan Davis, or Walker. It's like they had a nice, healthy rotation and talent everywhere. So at the next level, if he's a part of a really good rotation, he can extend, his time in the game and maybe be prepared for that fourth quarter stretch. Um, he's good, not great against the double team, and just like most guys his size, you worry about him. Well, he's not going to be every down guy.
And that's the thing. He can't play every down, Crevonte. It could be a weakness of his playing only two downs. I don't think he goes in the top 10, but does he go in the top 20? Where do you see him going? Do you see a comparable player to Jordan Davis? I mean, he's an athletic freak. His combine showed that.
Um, yes, at that huge, huge size. I actually have two guys that I wrote down. I wrote down one guy you'll know, Brandon Williams, and Vita Vea. And I love Vita Vea. Vita Vea went to Washington, and I was just like, gosh, the first of all, the Samoan brothers work hard. It's well documented that the Samoan brothers, especially the defenders, they work extremely hard. And we saw what he was doing while he was with the Bucks. He was a big part of why that defense was so good, eating up blocks and hell, eating up people. God damn it, at this point. Um, So Jordan Davis has that type of ability. I can see him going somewhere near around the middle, probably right around where the Ravens pick.
Mhm.
Um, Somewhere in the middle of the draft, he could fall to the later teams, but wherever you get him, it's gonna be well worth it.
Yeah, I think could go to the Ravens. I said Eagles on the mock draft we did, so a lot of options for Jordan Davis, and
Oh
he'll
gosh, him
definitely
and
be able to
Fletcher
do his
Cox,
stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that's what I said. Hey, could be an option there. I mean, went to Georgia. We talked about Walker. We're going to talk about N'Kobe Dean soon as well. But hey, Jordan Davis looks like he's still breathing life into the D tackle position.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not many guys that we really highlight when it comes to the defensive tackle position because it's of everything on the field. That's like one of the the least athletic. But again, everybody's an athlete on the football field. It's like if you can't move your feet, you'll lose your seat for sure.
Let us know where you think Jordan Davis will go. Let us know your thoughts on his pro comp. And if you want him on your team, and make sure you like this video. We got more draft profiles coming out, right, Crevonte?
Of course, we cranking them out. And God, that's a big man. Jesus Christ, 99. He couldn't find nothing bigger.
Nope, nope, nope. He taking up the whole screen. But the Flex On podcast, only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Make sure you subscribe, Flex On family. We'll be back with more draft profiles for Cavante, God's favorite hosts. We gone, y'all.